Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome back, everybody. How's everyone doing? You guys all having a fine Saturday evening, I hope? I like how the stream elements is just always, hold on, a step behind. Let me fix this here. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Let's see. Close that. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. All right. All right, we're good. What's up, everybody? Resistance already throwing his hat into the ring.
A year and a half. A year and a half of being kidnapped.
You know what? You're my favorite person to. How does that feel to be my favorite person to kidnap? Well, what we're going to be doing today, you guys have seen this before, but it's been a little while, and there's been quite a few new team-ups added since we last did this. Guys, Planet Pals is the only team-up that's still around. Everything else has been, like, reworked or changed or updated. Planet Pals hasn't moved an inch. You got to find someone in your life that is as steady and as consistent and as faithful as Planet Pals. Still waiting for you to prove the ranked Crucible climb only needs skill. Man, a reference back to Destiny. That's crazy. Some reverse psychology Stockholm Syndrome type ass shit. Yeah. Yeah. It has been a little while since we've done one of these, but you know, it's a good time. It's a good time. So now that we have the free fight tournaments, the free fight stuff, we can actually have players do this. And we don't need to limit the anchors to only one. This is going to be great. So many new team-ups have been added since the last time that we have done one of these. Hopefully the teams are slightly more balanced. We'll see. The rules are as follows. Let me go ahead and get myself set on up here. And all that is fine. Okay, great. Great. Did they? There's no way. Yeah, it's still random map. Gosh darn it. Bummer. Bummer. All right. Yeah, they're not having anything in here today. Bummer. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So the way that this is going to work is we're going to have two team ups. I already have the bracket set up here. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Bracket's already set up. This is a random seed. I just told it, spit out something, press the random button a few times. This is what it gave us. So we're going to start in the top left with Chilling Assault versus Deep Wrath. And then we're going to keep going on. It's a single elimination tournament. So if they encounter a bad matchup, skill issue. Clearly an issue of skill. If you are interested in joining, we need at least 6 players in order to make this work. You gotta join up on the Funny Me Some Man in custom games. You should be able to join me in custom games. Just simply look me up. It should come right up. We will be doing on Twitch. We will be doing predictions because I know you guys like those so much. Poor Planet Pals got the worst possible matchup. What did they get? I haven't even looked at this yet. What did they get? Oh, versus Stark Protocol. Ooh, that is a little rough. I am hoping. So what we're gonna do is, if we've got a team up, let's say like Planet Pals, where it's two, there's 3 things total. We're gonna have a 2-2-2, right? So 2 Groots, 2 Rockets, 2 Jeffs. Yeah. Normal team ups with just 1 and there's only 2 bodies involved, just 3 and 3, right? You have to make sure that we maintain that balance, but that is the goal. So hopefully it balances it out a little bit. We'll see. Rocket being giga-buffed. Yeah, we know that Rocket is the best hero in Marvel Rivals, as was proven clearly by our 6-stack tournament. So, maybe it's not that bad, right? And with a lot more Groots involved, it could be a little better. Should all be okay but the Fantastic Four. Yeah, I've got a special rule for the Fantastic Four. We'll get there. We'll get there. 3 Jeffs, 3 Storms. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. As per usual, if you are interested and you really want to guarantee a spot, like you really, for some reason, you really want to play Planet Pals, subs, channel members, gifteds, anything of the sorts, you can just tell me what you want. I'll write your name down and I'll make sure that you get a spot if we get to it today. Yeah? It's going to happen eventually. So let's see. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 push-ups. Okay. Vetiverse OP, no one's OP doesn't work. It just makes whatever the OP and the same slots while the best state SSSS tier. Yeah. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a lot of push-ups, y'all. 16, 17, 18. Do we have any other push-ups people are redeeming? 19. Only 19? Come on, you guys can do better than that. 20, 21, 22. We're going to be here for a while, chat. Yeah, ask any questions now. 23. I think I'm on the right number. Yeah, don't trust my counting. You actually should not trust my counting. Why do you go to the gym when we are the gym? Good question. Good question. How many tokens do I need? 5. 5 is the minimum for a purchase. 24. Losing our last 1v1. 25. Okay. 26. You guys don't want to save these for TDT tokens? You really want to just blow them all on this? 28. Okay. All right. Thank you, Existence. 29. Have a potential for 20. Why don't you hold on to it? I think 30 is probably plenty. All right, I think that's everyone. Everyone got it out of their system. Everyone feeling good? 30. Okay, that is officially 30. All right, 30. Are we good? Are we set? Are we happy? I'm going to go do 30 push-ups now. You guys got to wait. All right, I'm going to go do 30 push-ups. Gonna need to give me a second here. Why don't I put it on the waiting screen? While you guys wait. No. I'll keep it here. You guys can yell at each other. Let's see. What can I put on? I need something. Oh, I got it. Let's see. If I put on Battlefield content, you think people will leave while I push ups? Nah, it's not going to be that long, right? It's not going to be that long. Here, you guys can look at the bracket. That's a good idea. You guys look at the bracket. I'll be right back. Let's see. I'll keep this on. You guys can hear my grunts and moans and all this other stuff because you guys are sick. This is probably fine. All right, we'll go right here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Woo! Ha! All right. Not bad. You know, it was cardio today, and I was thinking to myself, I didn't get like any muscle groups really work. Still a good workout. Good stuff. Good job, chat. All right. So for our first round, we are going to be doing Chilling Assault versus Deep Wrath. I'm going to randomize the teams. Here we go. All right. Team 1. You guys are going to be the Chilling Assault. Team 2, y'all are going to be Deep Wrath. How do I guarantee a spot in a match? Subs, channel members, gifteds, all that kind of stuff. All right. Still recovering a little bit. All right, let's do this thing. Hopefully we get a domination map. We'll see. But yeah, otherwise it's just first come, first served. Pretty likely you'll be able to get in if you're quick. What team up is this? This is Chilling Assault, which is the Luna and Iron Fist versus Deep Wrath, Hela, and Namor. Remember to split yourselves 50-50. So 3 Helas, 3 Namors, etc. So we need one. We need one of the Iron Fist to go Luna. Obviously, we're in the banning phase here. Using you to burn time while I wait to see if my buddies get on. That's harsh, man. Damn. Damn, we got like nobody over on YouTube right now. This is terrible. I love the exact split that we have right here between the Helas and the Namors. Okay, we need one of the Iron Fist. We need one of the Iron Fist to go to Luna. One of the Iron Fist needs to go Luna. There we go. All right. Perfect. When are we going to comp if we're going to comp? Good question. Don't know. Life's been busy, bruh. Okay. 3 K-pop stars and their boyfriends versus edgelords, the goth kids. It's the weebs versus the goth kids. One of them just happens to be really obsessed with like the ocean.
Must I rescue my fellow mutants yet again?
This is going to be interesting because Namor actually has a little bit of anti-heal with him. And obviously Hela can punch out some dabblage. Anti-heal's going to go crazy. Yep. Join in new season content. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Lunas are absolutely going to get there first with the Iron Fists. But that doesn't matter too much because this team is a lot more defensive overall. Fire Falcon, our Lord of the Fist here.
Look who just showed up.
Jumping in. This is going to be tough because Namor does have a very favorable matchup, but Fire Falcon easily cleans out one of them without issue. There's a lot of them over there, though. He's getting splashed with the anti-heal. The Namors and the Helas are set up to take the zone. They're getting contesting a little bit here. Luna's trying to keep them alive, but it's very hard to land those shots. Ooh! Luna takes down one of the Helas. Neither team has been able to fully cap. It is slowly going the way of the Chilling Assault. And they do, in fact, get the cap. They do, in fact, get the cap. Many of Team Deep Wrath struggling. Taking big hits here as Fire Falcon cleans out another. TDT stream on a Saturday hosted by Mason. We always stream on Saturdays. What are we talking about? Namor, another goes down here. Luna's just kind of walking them into their spawn. Maybe a little overzealous here, though. Fire Falcon trying to jump on out. A lot of them have gone down. That healing going really hard here. It's absolutely something that the Team Red here lacks. Another bites the dust. Deep Wrath has got to come up with a different game plan if they're planning on taking this. They're absolutely the counter. The Namor absolutely the counter to the Iron Fist. But without any healing on their backs, this is going to be challenging. This is going to be very challenging for them. Funny Bones goes down here again. Whale comes down, grabs one. Hurricane. Yet again getting cleared out as these Iron Fists seeming to have no issue coming in here. Another bites the dust as Fire Falcon is cleaning out one by one by one. Do we have the numbers to use real players and not bots? Yes, we do. Fire Falcon ready to go on ult. September ready to go on the whale. He's maxing himself out here. He's been getting the most kills. Cleaning out some of the squids. So the Lunas are actually the ones putting in the work here. Trying to get to the zone here. One of the Hellas trying to back cap. Getting a stun off, but it does not matter. Easily Chilling Assault takes the first zone. A little bit of friction at the start, but easily clearing up that first zone. All right. Deep Wrath has got to come up with a different plan. They've got to come up with a different plan to deal with Team K-pop.
30 seconds before you attack.
Falcon just owns the game, yeah. Having the one Lord get Iron Fist was a mistake. Lamau is always going to be one-sided. Yeah, like, that's always going to be the thing, right? Because we are picking random players to do this. It's always going to be a grab bag of who we actually end up getting on what, you know? If anyone should have been switch off of Iron Fist, it should have been Falcon. I mean, but they're fighting literally the counter. They're fighting Namor, like the character to play as a DPS. All right, Funny Bones has an ult. Trottle and Fire Falcon all have an ult. Fire Falcon looking to see what... Oh, what a freeze out of the Luna right there. Big damage. Big damage as Fire Falcon goes down. That is a potential opening. There's a major portion of their team's damage there. Existence popping down the ults. All right, Deep Wrath has control of the zone. However, most of Team Chilling Assault is ready to go on their ults. Gwen is in bad shape here. Looking to grab some damage and some health. Does not get it. Bubbo in the back alleys here, not where he wants to be. He takes a big hit and goes down. Okay. Chilling Assault retakes the zone. As Deep Wrath trying to claw up whatever sort of victories they can here. They are capable of taking that zone. They've just got to get those ults online and use them to spearhead their way in. The Hellas can't overextend. They've got to be careful. All of Team Chilling Assault has held on to their ultimates. Not a single one has been popped yet. Fire Falcon jumping into the fray. Overcommitting there just a little bit. Ends up able to grab a health pack and escape. Gamer trying to get a little greedy. Goes down. So does Gwen. The battle continues to rage on here on the main zone. Finally, the first Luna ult is popped. The seal is broken. The ancient evil awakens. They're trying to get some back pressure here. September pops down the ults. Fire Falcon popping down the ults to counter. Mr. Trottle popping down the Luna ults there. And the Hela goes down. As Fire Falcon cleans out more. One after the other. They've got to come up with something here. Funny Bones is in a bad position here. Bad shape as he goes down. Hurricane, Moonlight, and Silva all have an ult. All have an ult, and they're having such a hard time dealing with the Iron Fists that are just diving them directly as they keep going down. Moonlight trying to put pressure with their ult. Gamer has an ult themselves. Finally out. Team Chilling Assault is looking like they are running away with this. Running away with this. Oh! Having such a hard time getting those kills. It's just too much healing. It's just too much healing. The ult comes down to try to get a hit. It lands it, but it's not enough. It's not enough. The overtime is still going, though. Overtime is still going as Moonlight's still left on the point. Goes down here. Funny Bones now jumps onto the point. Immediately goes down, and that is it. Chilling Assault, way too much health. Game 1 goes to Chilling Assault. Congratulations. Hey, thank you, Lunar Moonlight, for the gifted channel member. If you've got somebody that you're trying to grab, let me know. Iron Fist goated. Something to get a spot? Yes. Do you have somebody you particularly want to do? You just want to guarantee yourself a spot. GG's. Let's take a look at these stats here real quick. Yeah, Fire Falcon was absolutely running the board there. Absolutely running the board. None of the other team could do anything about him. Arcane Assault? Okay, all right. Got you. Let's go ahead and push our first... Oh, hello. There we go. Push our first team on through. Oh, I got to actually start it. Here we go. 1 second. All right. Chilling Assault moves on. Deep Wrath is immediately eliminated. You know, that kind of makes sense. They don't have a support themselves, so they would have maybe been able to grab up a couple scraps, but they definitely would have not have gone very far. Definitely not would have gone very far. Heal and block. Yeah, the heal and block is a really good combo for shutting most teams down. Okay, let me write down here. Lunar Moonlight wants Arcane Assault.
Am I able to do any Jeff ones?
Sure, I can get you on that for that. Thank you so much for this the subscribe there. Lunar Moonlight. Let me write down others here. Moonlight. Arcane Assault. Spelled Assault wrong. That's okay. All right. Let me get you here from Taze Elmo. Thank you. Elmo. And you want something Jeff related. All right. Cool. Okay. Next up is Stark Protocol versus Planet Pals. Go ahead and cycle out if you've not already. Let's get a new group of people in here. So that's going to take care of Taze Elmo here. That's easy. Immediately write down and scratch off. I'll just make sure Taze Elmo ends up on the Planet Pals team. I refuse to participate in this specific matchup. Okay. Then I missed the Luna one. The last one was the Luna one. So yeah. Well, there's still one more with Adam. So no, not yet. Not yet. Stark Protocol, Symbiote Shenanigans, and Vibrant Vitality are danger team-ups here, honestly. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do the predictions. Let me do the predictions after this one. All right. Let's see. Who wins? Planet Pals. Stark. Once again, remember that you have to try to split yourself up as evenly as possible. So that be a 2-2-2 or a 3-3. All right. We've got 3 spots still available. 3 spots. If you're looking to get in here, we've got 3 spots here for you. All right, 2 spots left available here. Predictions are finished. Okay, some people are loading in. What do you think about the new Scarlet Witch skin that's not classic? It's not classic, even called the classic one. Even being called the classic one. I was not a... First of all, I'm kind of a bad Marvel Rivals creator because I really don't care about cosmetics. And number 2, I didn't read comics. I didn't like grow up reading comics. Would have been cool, but it was never something that was like around me. So for me, I have no stake in the matter. I may be like the wrong person to ask. Chefs strong together. Yes, indeed. All right, we've got a couple slots here. Taze Elmo. I'm going to make sure that you end up on the Planet Pals team. Almost logged in. We've got just 1 spot still left. Let me, while we're doing this here, let me see if I can switch out the thumbnail for this stream, because apparently it is doing awful. Let me see here. One sec.
Can I be in Mr. Fantastic Team Up?
Sure, I can get you in the Mr. Fantastic Team Up. Thank you, Yoshi. I'll write you down right here. one sec. Yoshi. Mr. F. All right, got you. Thank you so much. And we got a hype train. Ain't that cool? All right, let me get this taken care of real quick. Boop. And we'll go back here. Edit this. There we go. Boop. This is technically out of date. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. All right. All right, we got everybody. We're still missing one slot. Are you kidding me? One person. One person. Surely we can get one guy. All right. Somebody from spectators. If you played last game, feel free to jump on in. I'll open it back up to one of y'all. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to randomize it. Here we go. Okay, Team 2 with Taze Elmo. You guys are going to be Planet Pals. Team 1, y'all are going to be Stark Protocol. Don't split the Trinity of Jeff legendary nameplates. Did I? I only split one of you. It's probably for the best. Here we go. The Jeffs together, too strong. There's only going to be 2 of them. That's what kind of makes this interesting now that we actually have players, is we can actually balance out the teams. So remember, there's only 2 Jeffs. So either Ash, A5, HYO, or HY0, or G-Man have to swap to the group. Taze Elmo did kind of pay for their spot. It's Gamer. Oh, I got you. That's helpful. Yoshi, thank you. Cool. It's a lot of Lord Jeffs. Yeah. I think Jeff's like one of the easiest characters to Lord, though, right? Like, it's not too much. Not too crazy. They're everywhere. Yeah. Is Jeff in both team-ups, or no? People are just being silly. Got 2 Jeff Lords here, yeah. About 20% of the TT viewers are Jeff Lords. It's true. I don't know what I'm doing to attract the Jeff players, but, you know, here we are.
Pick your hero or villain.
All right, here we go. All right, we've got our team split. It looks like we're good. Yeah, Scroll Girl's no longer, is she part of Stark Protocol? Wait, is Scroll... She is a part of Stark Protocol, isn't she? So that, P-Labs needs to swap over to, Scroll Girl. Dude, I forget that that team up exists. I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be so real, dude. Alright, P-Labs need to swap over to Scroll Girl here. That or Eye of Storm needs to. Planet Pals is in position and ready to go. Got the little guys and the one big guy versus Team Brainiacs and stuff. P-Labs got to change. They'll change before the game starts. Okay, so I was really upset because, like, first of all, they did a great job characterizing all the characters in their sit emojis, emotes, things. But the fact that Punisher, the one character I want to have a sit emote, didn't get one, I'm pissed, bro. All right, here we go.
2, 1.
It begins. They're rolling out. Team with the Jeff's going to be able to get there a little bit quicker as they do have the speed boost. But the airborne capabilities Ultron we saw last time gave this team a big amount of trouble. Thane of Stuff takes out a kill. They're struggling to funnel into this little area here. Somehow this group gets separated from the literal team of 4 healers on his team. The airborne is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. They got to get some damage on those airborne targets there. It's a lot of healing they're able to punch in, but it's not enough as the damage that Team Stark Protocol is able to fire in is even more so. Even more so. Team Planet Pals struggling to get their feet underneath them here. P-Labs already has an ult. Throws it down right away. Team Planet Pals forced to take a retreat. Thane of Stuff also ready to go on ults. The Scroll Girls got their ults instantly, dude. Instantly. Bubbo also ready to go on ults. The damage coming out of Team Stark Protocol right now is unmatched. Thane of... Oh! Almost gets something off of that. Bubbo still ready to go on the ults. Does he pop it down? Planet Palace is getting their ass beat. Trusted Tables cleaning up the rest. They've got them stuck in spawn. Stuck in spawn. Cleaning up the lone rocket. The poor guy. Oh, Taze Elmo. Okay. Interesting play here as he's able to get the kill. Trying to escort the team in, doesn't quite get anything with it. Cloud on position. Decides not to pop down the ult. Goes down. That was a pretty smart play to try to have one of the Jets escort them in. Through the back. Bubbo has been holding on to this ult. Either that or he's gotten another one in the meantime. It is still a struggle as they're trying to put pressure on these zones. They're trying to get anything with these zones. And immediately, the Scroll Girl out of there. They got a touch. It's not looking good for Planet Pals. It's not looking good for Planet Pals. They're having a hard time even getting out of spawn right now. They can't do anything. Yeah, the best they can do is, like, try to hit them with, like, Jeff and Rocket. But that's not enough damage. It's not enough damage. However, we have seen that Rocket's ult is the big game changer. When Rocket versus Ultron was the 6v6 fight, it was Rocket's ult that was the thing that switched it up. The irony is that neither team has really used their team up much. Like, we're just now starting to see Planet Pals make use of the shoulders, and it's just in spawn. Groot isn't good against flyers, yeah.
Rebuild the space-time continuum.
Oh, looks like they're trying to switch things up a little bit. Billy Boy swapping off of the Rocket over to the Groot. One of the Groots need to swap here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Some of the Groots need to swap. They need to figure out something here. Looks like they're swapping back. Okay, all right. They figured themselves out. It's unfortunate they lost so much ult energy right there. Okay, Thane of Stuff ready to go on ult here. Bubbo ready to go on ult. Taking some chip damage. Putting pressure on the BRBs. Thane of Stuff still chilling with the ult. Cloud hovering in the back here. Oh, getting into a 1v1. Giving into a 1v1 with the Iron Man. Ends up taking the kill. Ult comes down. Maximum Pulse comes down. It immediately fries the Cosmic Yard Amplifier as Stark Protocol just cleans up the rest. No issues here. I think the Ultron icon needs to, the reticle needs to be a little bit bigger. What do you guys think? Max Pulse to Rocket Ult is wild. I agree. That's a crazy play. Ooh, Bubbo kind of in a awkward spot here. Looks like he's able to get to escape though. Okay, the BRB is keeping him up here, though. Opening fire. Ooh. Decent damage on the ult. Oh, decent damage on the ult. Sword's able to get something. Maximum Pulse comes down. Tries to get a gulp. Jeff immediately falls. They're breaking contact, but it's just not enough. Stark Protocol is easily able to just adapt and overcome. There's just enough healing on their team and just low enough damage on Team Planet Pals that they can't quite push through. They can't quite push through. A5 does have an ult. Billy also ready to go on ults. The problem is for the Jets that they only really have the Scroll Girls to target. And even that's a bit tricky. Ult's coming down here. Trying to see if they can maybe grab up high. Ends up grabbing up the Scroll Girl. They did use their jump too. Oh, but it wasn't enough. They threw them way too high. Billy Boy absolutely selling with that ult. Okay. Oh, what a good Groot ult. Trying to clean it up. He's trying so hard. There's just not enough damage. Maximum Pulse comes down. Bubbo snags up a double. Cosmic Yard Amplifier from Cloud. And then immediately it goes down. Planet Pals does have control of the zone, though. They do have control of the zone right now. Can they make something happen with it? That is the question here. Can they make something happen? No, it does not look like it. Does not look like it. Jeff's trying to get back into position here. Oh, A5 goes down. Revive not able to come up online. Oh, getting stuck in place and then squirreled. That's rough. This is Geoduck opening up. And that's it. Oh, still up, still up. P-Labs popping down the ults, picks up a couple. Ultron popping down the ults, trusted tables. Oh, just shooting Jeff's dead body. Disrespectful as hell, bro. That's just canonic freaking Ultron behavior right there. And that is it. GG. Planet Pals is eliminated. Not that we're super surprised. Planet Pals is one of the longest lasting ones, but it's not good. It's very not good. It's just there to check a box, let's be real. All right, and that means that Stark Protocol moves on. Planet Pals is eliminated. Next up, Stars Aligned versus Rocket Network. I don't have anybody for that, so we're just going to head on back to the main lobby. GG's, everybody. GG's. Solo ult was worth it, yeah. All right, go ahead and cycle on out, everybody, if you'd be so kind. Gambit's been out for less than 3 days. We cannot judge him well enough in that time to give him a permanent place. Not a permanent place, but we can get a good vibe on it. My crosshair was bigger before, and that he's changed something, really. Time to cycle in, yep. Cycle out, cycle in, do your thing. I ulted the Groot so the Jeff could not eat him to protect him. Oh. Rocket Network's a team full of healers. Yeah, Rocket Network's kind of scary now. With the change to the healing webs. Kind of insane. Thank you, Danny, for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. If you've got something you want to jump in on, just let me know. Shout it out in the chat. What team up now? It is now Rocket Network versus Stars Aligned. So Bucky, Captain America versus Star-Lord, Rocket, and Penny. Oh boy, a support that can out DPS a tank who can only deal damage to one target. Oh. Have a Gambit slot's been filled up? No. You want me to write you down for the Gambit stuff? I'll write you down, Danny. Danny. Gambit. Got you. All right, is this our group? Looks like this is indeed our group. A5, you were in the last game, were you not? And we'll roll with it. Just try not to do any repeats, please. Try not to repeat games. All right. You can be Cap in a 1v1. Most other supports cannot without extreme effort. Yeah, true, true. Gambling. Oh, yes, the gambling. The predictions for Twitch chat, of course. Wow, people voted Planet Pals for that. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Maybe people were just betting on the thing they didn't think was going to get votes. All right. All right. Versus Stars Aligned. There we go. All right, predictions up. I'm going to randomize the teams, and I'll tell you what you're getting. All right, Team 1, you're going to be Stars Aligned. Team 2, you're going to be Rocket Network. Here we go. What is Stars Aligned, Lamau? It's the Bucky and Captain America thing where they heal each other, and bump each other, you know? Time to lose, yeah. Yeah, this is, so, Winter Soldier, just generally a good hero, right? Captain America, solid tank. However, against this team, maybe not so much. Maybe not so much.
I like to be part of chilling assault iron fist.
Oh, some guy you... All right, we'll get you back for the second round. Yeah, I got you. You missed the first go-round. All right. Iron Fist. Got you. Cool. Main Bucky, but even I agree this is probably too much from. Yeah, this is going to be rough. There are some team-ups that are just better. Like, just the team comps themselves are just better. But, I mean, like, that's the whole point of this tournament, right? The whole point of this tournament is to figure out what is the best team-up in Season 5, right? I think Rocket Network is a better team-up than Stars Align. Nobody remembers Stars Align, which says something, right? That's Wanda, that YouTube gifted sub. I got you. I'm just going to call out names when I get to the team-up. You can just tell me which team-up you want. I'll get there. Or hero. Either works.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
All right. Teams are set up. We do have a Lord Bucky and a Lord Cap. Ooh. And 2 Lord Pennies. Wow. This is going to be interesting. Yo, the fact that Rockets... I didn't even consider this when we were doing our testing, like when we got early access. The fact that Rockets webs from the Penny team up now heals is kind of cool. Like, I'm a big fan of that. Brother, it was 5.5k for Rocket Network versus 20 points for Stars Align. Dude, if Stars Align by some miracle takes this game, by some miracle they take this game, like, that dude that bet 20 is winning, like, the lottery. He's winning everything. He's gonna own the channel.
That's some nice armor you got there, sweetheart. How much you want for it?
Sure, it's a Lord Penny. It's hard to tell. It's a Lord Penny.
How about just one arm?
How's progress on Rocket Lord? Slow. I'm getting there. Okay. Here we go. Team America versus, I don't even know what this other team would be considered. The mines go down immediately. Healing is set up. There's plenty of damage going around, but not enough for kills. Smart. The Winter Soldiers here are trying to heavy focus down the Rockets. Try to take out the supports. Fire Falcon actually gets one. Zealous is in. Brawling it out with the pennies. Not really where he wants to be. Sylvia putting damage where they can here. As slowly Stars Align begin to get walked back. Slowly they start to get walked back here. Rocarp trying his best to get out. Trying his best to get the heck out. Zealous doing the same. They're able to retreat somewhat successfully here. With the pennies continuing to give them trouble. Meanwhile, the pennies taking a very aggressive forward position here. Highly aggressive forward position. No ults are up quite yet. Not quite yet. Continuing to take damage and go down here. Stars Align continues to fall one by one. They're trying to do everything they can to try to stall this point out. As Rocket Network is just waltzing this point up to the first OBJ. They're just having no issues here. They've got a hard focus down. They've got to hard focus down those Rockets if they're going to get anything done. Those mines are so obtrusive, though. Oh, my gosh. You just watch that. Just look at all the mines that are around, bro. Oh, Armed and Dangerous comes out from Fire Falcon. Does he land it? Does not look like he does. Trying to grab himself up, dapping each other up to try to keep each other healthy. Still, the lack of healing is going so hard here. Cap can reflect the healing. That is a good point, but will it be good enough? Spider Time coming down here. That's going to be even more deadly. Penny has continued to get better and better every single patch. Meanwhile, Cap hasn't received too much. His recent buff did maybe change something here, though. We'll see. Silva does have an ult. Gamer does have an ult. Hurricane has an ult, and so does Lone. All ready to go on their ults. Rocket Network definitely does not need it, though. Gwen trying to put some damage in here. They do have an ult ready to go. Trying to get the hook off. Not quite landing anything. More shots coming in. Using that to stay alive. Gwen pops down the ult. Doesn't quite get anything with it. Oh, one goes down. Silva pops down the ult, trying to put the damage into the tanks. Rocket Network pops out the amplifier to shut it down. Gamer pops the ult. Existence pops the ult. Here comes the Captain America ult to stall it out. Can Zealous stay alive during the duration? That's so many mines. They've got to do something about the mines. The ult has expired and the mines are still up. Rokarp running in to try to keep the zone alive. Again, trying to focus down these mines that they are everywhere. Everywhere. Cycling for a second. Go through. Hold up. Funny Bones also cycling the ults in. Are they able to keep each other's ults up? Bouncing them back and forth. Rocket's amplifier goes down. Holy cow. Stars Align is holding. They're holding. Not very well, but they are holding. Keeping those health up between each other. Rokarp overextended here pretty massively. Trying to get himself out of there. Fire Falcon's ready to go on the ult. Stuns coming in here. They're live. Stars Aligned lives to serve justice one more day. More damage coming in here. Fire Falcon ready to go on the ult. Lone also ready to go on the ult here. Taking some damage. That healing is just so much. Oh! Huge switch of momentum here. Being shoved all the way into the back. Shoved all the way in the back and goes down. That was a crazy, crazy play. Heavy focus on damage. They do get the reset. They do get the reset. It looks like that's going to be it. 3 Bucky ults all popping out all at once. Terrifying. But the zone does continue to march. The zone does continue to march. His Existence is trying to back cap. He almost gets it through to the back spawn. He almost gets it through with a rocket to back him up. The point slowly starts to roll back, but Existence is not letting it go. Dave is now on the point, popping down the ult. Gwen's trying to get something to happen with the ult, but does not get the reset that he's looking for. Stars Line is fighting tooth and nail to make this happen. They have no ults ready on deck, but neither does Team Rocket. Neither does Team Rocket. They're holding on. They still got 3 minutes of this, though. Gwen takes a big fall. More damage continuing to come in. Gamer pops down the ults. Grabs up one with the Yard Amplifier. With the Yard Amplifier. And that is point 2. But a bit of a humbling for Team Rocket, as they were definitely having to fight for that last zone. It was not as easy as that first point. Benji Meesum is dono-walling us. Dork Toast, thank you for the sub there. I'll write your name down. Just tell me who you want. Let me know if I missed anybody else, too. Existence ready to go on ult. Silva on the ult, ready to go. Oh! Existence pop ults and immediately goes down. He does get the res from the BRB, though. Silva throwing some damage in where they can here. This is so smart of the Buckies to like pass the pennies along like in a chain. Okay, Funny Bones popping down the ult, trying to hold this zone out. Not a lot of people near him. Fire Falcon pops down the ult. Silva pops down the ult. They're so close to their spawn though, it might not matter here. It might not matter. They're smart to try to get him out early because they're probably going to get another run through with how well they're actually being able to hold it. Okay, they're yielding ground just a bit. Yielding ground just a bit. The point continues to march. The point continues to march. The Caps having a real hard time taking out the pennies. A damn hard time taking out the pennies. Zealous overstaying is welcome, definitely. Big damage, but it's not going to be enough. If they're able to escape, then they can live. They'll heal. Armed and Dangerous coming out from Gwen. It grabs one of the rockets, but can he get the kill? He's being super evasive. Zealous has ult. Rokarp popping down the ult. They're trying to stall this point for as long as they can. Their game is clearly just to stall the point. Not necessarily the team wipe, just make them bleed. Just make them bleed. Cap plus Bucky equals defensive Yowie. That's the worst sentence I've ever heard in my life. Dave ready to go on ult. Lone also ready to go on ult. Okay, a lot of Team Bucky, a lot of Team Stars. Zealous pops down the ult. double spider time coming out from both Dave and Lone, being backed up by a yard amplifier. Lone setting up just an absolute minefield here. Silva pops down the ult and gets a reset. Big hit. Oh! Can he get the cleanup? Oh, but Gamer comes in to try to back himself up and is able to clean out the Winter Soldier. Only able to grab one, though. Only able to grab one. Fire Falcon ready to go on the ult. He pops it down. Existence able to expertly dodge it. They're brawling it out. 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. That guy who bet 20 points on Stars Aligned right now is really rubbing his hands together. There's a chance here. There's a chance here. Not a big one, but enough of an opening. Just enough of an opening. Legendary coming out from Existence. The point continues to march. Can they stop it? Can they stop it? Can they stall it? No. Jeez. Crazy. Actually an insane game. See, that's why you can't write anybody off, dude. I actually haven't seen this MVP yet. That's cool. That's a good one. That's a good one. The Bucky old PTSD taught me how to dodge that shit. Yeah. Music was too loud. It's pretty quiet. I've got it down pretty far. I can make it quieter if you want me to. Yeah, that was insanely close. That was insanely close, dude. That was such a good game. That was exactly what I'm hoping to see from this tournament. What a game. What a game. Congratulations here to the Rocket Network. They do move on. Stars Aligned is out. Honestly, though, a great showing. They showed their stuff. They showed their stuff. All right, Arcane Order. I've got Lunar Moonlight for this. Let me know who you are in game, please, Lunar Moonlight. Versus Ever Burning Bond, one of the new team-ups that were recently changed, turning Widow into a pseudo-support. Kind of a cool team-up. One of my favorites, actually, I think. All right. Moonlight. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. I'll cross you off here. If anybody else. Gambit, Mr. F, and Iron Fist. Yeah, all right, we're good. All right. If you were with us for the last game, please do me a favor and cycle out. If you have a character that you want to make sure that you get, subs, channel members, etc. is the way to go. You guys know that, though. Alrighty. I got Moonlight there. I'll just make sure that they get one of the Arcane Assault teams. Sad part about Widow is she's a good support. I know, right? I really do think that they might pivot her, because think about her ult. Her ult's kind of weirdly a support ult. Like a roundabout way. That was hard. Why do you keep buffing Penny, bro? I know, right? I know. I fear someone good in Widow, yeah. What was my name? Oh, yeah, Dork. Yeah, Dork. Who did you want, Dork? All members of the Phoenix team have heals? Yeah. Did you just want to get in on this one, Dork, or did you have a specific character you wanted? This is Ever Burning, not Primal Flame. Oh, you're right. My bad. Yes. I'm sorry. I mixed the two up. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Torch. It's Torch, not Phoenix. Yeah. It's Torch and Spider-Man. I'm so sorry. I mixed those two up. They're both fire, you know. Versus renewing my Prime sub. Oh. You didn't want anybody specific? Alrighty. Yeah, sorry. I mixed the two fire characters up. It's the two hardest characters to play, yeah. This going to be a YouTube vid? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm sorry. So yeah, it is not the Primal Flame team up. This is Ever Burning Bond, which is the Johnny and Spider-Man team up. Yeah. Versus Arcane Order, which is Magic, Wanda, and obviously Doctor Strange. Just a spectator, haven't played Rivals in 2 seasons. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'll scratch you off then. Alrighty, I gotta make sure that Moonlight ends up on the team. Let's randomize it a bit. Alrighty, Team 2, y'all are going to be Arcane Order. Team 1, y'all are gonna be Ever Burning Bond. Good luck, everybody. Probably goes to Arcane Order. Yeah, let me get the predictions up actually real quick. 1 second. Yeah, everyone voted Rocket Network on that. All right. New prediction coming up. Nope, that's not the word prediction. Not even close. Here we go. I think I spelled that wrong, but you guys know what I mean. All right. Here we go. What will be after this? After this, it is Gamma Charge and Primal Flame. So that one's going to be the Widow one. Can I keep track of names who played again? Just call them out if you see somebody. Ooh, we're struggling a little bit, but I think we're good. All right, we're good. Went to Chipotle. Got me an Aqua Fresca. Delicious. Can someone slide me a sub so I can be Hulk? Unfortunately, that still wouldn't quite work. I love Chipotle. Dude, me too. Honestly, can I say something a little bit maybe borderline offensive? Chipotle, just better fast food Mexican. You know, like you got like your Taco Bells or whatever. That the price that Taco Bell's asking for food, just go to Chipotle. You know? It's just more food for the same price. Hey. Guarda, 74. Thank you for the tier 1 there. Appreciate that. Chipotle tastes so much better. Yeah, right? It's like, I don't understand how Taco Bell's in business, if I'm being honest. It's just worse. It's just worse. Never had Chipotle? Ah, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Guarda the GOAT. Appreciate that, Guarda. Like to be Magneto if possible. Got you. Let me write you down. Guarda. There we go. Alrighty. Taco Bell's exclusively for those who are too poor to have no other options. It's not, though. That's my point. It's not cheap. Like, no other options, sure. I can give you that. But, like, too poor is just wrong. It's not. It's... Dude, the other day, I saw an ad for Taco Bell. They're like, we're bringing back our millennial list from the early 2000s. Enjoy classics such as blah, 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 blah. Each item, $3. And I thought to myself, oh, $3 an item, that's actually not bad. And I thought to myself, no, wait, I'm going to need like 3 burritos because they're so tiny to make me happy. That's $9, not counting if I want to get a drink or anything. That's not a deal at all. Wait a minute. Doritos Locos Tacos. Doritos Locos Tacos, that I'll give you that. There's some things that Taco Bell does that no one else does. Anyway, here we go. Human Torch. Cooking them right away, right out the spawn doors. And immediately Mr. Trottle jumps off the map. You know, I would too if I was a Spider-Man player. Okay. They're dropping like flies. They're dropping like flies. All of the Human Torches have died at this point. Meanwhile, Doctor Strange is just a little confused. All right, Arcane Order having absolutely no issues waltzing this point forward. Meanwhile, Ever-Burning Bond trying to do whatever they can. Shook Dartist capturing a Doctor Strange is an interesting choice there. Trying to open up fire here as another one bites the dust. Human Torch is really struggling here. Trying to use what range he can. But the enemy team has no trouble throwing it up at him to shut him down. Spider-Man struggling up here, dude. One good Spidey ult could go crazy. It's true. It's true. There's options here. But they got to get their ult first. And the way that it's going, it doesn't look like it's going to be very good. Mercy going up to throw hands as a Doctor Strange against the Human Torches. Human Torch trying to escape here. Shook Dartist. In the back here. Trottle just jumping to his death, frankly. I'm the first to say it. I don't think these people play Spider-Man. I don't think they play Spider-Man. I don't. I just have to call this. Yeah, it's going to be like a mercy kill at this point. This is rough. Trusted table goes down. They're just getting creamed, dude. They're getting obliterated. One Magic on the cart has the right idea. What is she doing? To sit? Yeah, she's just sitting down. Can anyone join? Yeah, anyone can join. Subs just get priority. Literally sitting on the cart. Yeah, I know. Oh, Spider-Man ult. Shook Artist actually gets a kill. He actually gets a kill. Uranium potentially to an ult tier 2. Same with Trottle. Also an ult position potentially. Oh, actually using the team up there. Trottle getting some damage. Not bad, not bad. Shook Artist trying to pull people off the zone here. Meanwhile, Team Arcane Order actually suffering a few losses. Look at this. Some of the Human Torches are actually securing up some kills. They're actually securing up some kills. Moonlight opening fire. That is still one of the most devastating team-ups in this game. It's so much damage. It's so much damage. And Moonlight gets yet another with a quad kill. Good dodge out of Moonlight there. Goes down. Ult's coming down from the Spider-Man. Only gets up to 1. Uranium's able to get back into safety. Trottle tries to pop down the ult and gets stunned. Trusted Table popping down his own ult here. Pure Chaos coming out from somewhere, but it gets shut down immediately. Okay, look at this. Ever-Burning Bond. Turning it around a little bit. Would look like a guaranteed loss. Moonlight coming from high. Doesn't quite get anything. Doesn't quite get anything. And gets roasted in the process. Billy Boy does have an ult, but he's low health. Neither team has any healing here. Just the cart, but it's not a lot. It's like 1 point per like 10 seconds. Mercy has an ult, does get a couple. Fizzy Geoduck playing high and away, popping down those ults, popping down those flames. Good control of the cart here. Great control of the cart. Ever-Burning Bond is slowly starting to get control of the field. Jeffrey the Rat pops down an ult, trying to get some shots in on the targets up high. Okay, Arcane Order continues to march forward, but they do bleed. They do bleed. It is possible to at least shut them down a little bit. They've just got to make it last more consistently. They're pushing the zone really hard. It's close. P-Labs does have an ult potentially. The cart continues to move. Damage continues to come in as Ever-Burning Bond at the very last second takes control of the zone, but Mercy's not having any of it. Wanting to go around for a second go through. Mercy's continuing to put damage on and is eliminated. Team Arcane Order's a little bit trickled here. Not in a good position. Stoic Apollo from behind doesn't get anything, unfortunately. Pungent Rhyme also ready to go on ult. Billy Boy also ready to go on ult. P-Labs has been holding this ult for a while. Coming back from spawn, it might be the time to pop. Mr. Trottle pops down the ult. Doesn't get a lot with it, but it's okay. Ever-Burning Bond is holding. Ever-Burning Bond is actually holding this zone. P-Labs goes down again, dude. Uranium grabs up a kill. Excellent work. Good damage from Uranium. Shook Artist desperately trying to get back to zone. Oh! Just barely in time. Does he get any kills? Not quite. P-Labs pops down the ult. Oh, it's so close. 0.6 meters. Clawing it back. P-Labs ult coming in at an absolutely clutch time. Ayabagamoto comes down from Billy Boy as a teleporter comes in. A portal comes in from Strange. They're brawling it out. They got them down to the 2-minute mark, and that is 0.2. Wow, dude. Why are these games so close? Yeah, these Magics are having a hard time getting a whole lot of anything. They're having a hard time getting a lot of anything. Like, despite Team Ever-Burning Bond just generally being a worse team up, they're not nearly as flexible. Or the Arcane Order's not nearly as flexible. P-Labs goes down. Okay, they're starting to drop. They're starting to drop one by one. They're starting to drop. However, they are getting a few kills on the opposite side there. How was Magic 18 and 4? Good question. Trusted Table running back with an ult. Pungent Rhyme. Turning on an ult. A couple of the people moving on the ult. Trusted Table pops down his. Trying to put some pressure in on that zone. Goes down there as the Widow, or excuse me, the Wanda grabs up an ult kill. Big damage on both. Neck snapped. Check Bucks. They are marching the point forward, but they are having to work for it. Ooh, good counterplay to Pungent Rhyme on the Spider-Man. Yeah, the Spider-Man's probably their best target as a Magic. Both teams damaged up here pretty hard. Both teams damaged up here pretty hard. Pungent Rhyme grabbing up some health. DHL does have an ult. Grabs up a kill. Meanwhile, Team Burning Bond doesn't quite have ults. Uranium does have one.
With the amazing Spider-Man.
Grabs some damage, but not enough. Fizzy Geoduck running back does have an ult. Pops it out. Here we go. Let's see what he can do. Lots of damage on the zone, but it's not enough for a kill. Shook Artist pops down the ult and barely gets the kill on the Wanda. Popping hers. Stoic Apollo popping down the ult, but gets immediately cleaned out. Pungent Rhyme not in a good spot either. Barely able to grab health pack as Spider-Man continues to put in pressure. Mercy. More damage coming in, continuing to get kills despite being low health. Mr. Trottle also ready to go on an ult of his own here. It is a brawl for this last push. It's a brawl for this last corner. Neither team wanting to give an inch. Both teams playing high and away from each other if they can. They need to space themselves out. Trottle pops down an ult but doesn't really get anything with it. That Magic Chain doing some chip damage there. Good stuff. Mercy. Incoming portal does have an ult. Immediately gets the shield faced the right way. It's not looking good for Ever Burning Bond. It's not looking good for Ever Burning Bond. They got to keep pressure on this zone. Eye of Agamotto comes down. Doesn't hit anything, but doesn't matter. Eye of Agamotto comes down. Oh, he falls out. He falls into the pocket dimension. Oh. Oh, 1.5 meters. Spider-Man's still alive, still keeping the point up. Still keeping the point up, and that is it. What a brawl. What a brawl. Insane, dude. Actually insane. The Johnny fell into the pocket dimension. Did you guys see that? That was hilarious. Made that torch fall into my portal. Yeah, I was just commentating on that. Strange drops someone into the portal. Yeah, totally not intentionally. Bro sent him to the Shadow Realm. All right, GG. Arcane Order takes the game. Let's progress our list here. I'm surprised we haven't crashed yet. I'm actually really thankful we haven't crashed yet. Let's not jinx it, shall we? Right? All right. Arcane Order moves on. Everburning Bond is eliminated. But again, they put up a really damn good show. I expected Everburning Bond to get just their neck snapped by anybody they encounter. Anybody they encounter. All right. It's Gamma Charge versus Primal Flame. I do not have anybody for either. I don't think. I do not think. I've got Gamer Gabine for Mr. Fantastic, Danny for Gambit, some guy for Iron Fist, and Gorda for Mag. All right. I'm going to request to play Hulk in this following round. We will see if you get it. Sex-related terms. Bestial is apparently a sex-related term. It's not. That's not. It's probably last round. I played in this last round. Nah. I gotta stick to the rules then. I'm gonna reserve my a spot, Mr. TDT. Subs, channel members, etc. Primal Flame beats Gamma Charge for sure. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be an interesting one. All right. If you're with us for the last game, please cycle out. Please cycle out. Gambling? Oh, yes. Which team up is Bestial Hunt? That is the new one. That is Punisher and Daredevil. Yeah, Punisher and Daredevil. But right now it's Gamma Charge versus Primal Flame. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Gosh darn it. Discord, get out of here. There we go. Alrighty. Bugs, thank you for the gifted sub. Let me know if you've got somebody that you were trying to get in. Save me, Mag. All right, got you. Bugs. Wow, my G's and S's look way too similar to each other. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. We have more loiterers. Shout out if somebody was there in the last game. I think everyone has cycled correctly. Yeah, I think everyone has cycled correctly. Okay. Game, my name is Silva. Okay, I appreciate that. That's helpful. Got you wrote down there. Alrighty. Okay. Gamma Charge versus Primal Flame. Let me randomize the teams a little bit here. All right. Team 1, you guys are going to be Gamma Charge. Team 2, you guys are going to be Primal Flame. Gambling. Yes, I will gamble. Or Uranium needs to leave. Was Uranium in the last game? Don't see him in this game. Oh, Uranium Champ. Was he in last game? Give me money. Okay, I'll get you predictions. Hold on. Coming on with the predictions. Yeah, everyone voted Arcane Order. Understandably so. There we go.
Can I get Jeff Nado? I'm Jeffrey the Rat.
Got you, Jeffrey the Rat. Thank you for the donation. Jeff Nado. Got you. Okay. Remember, we might not get to all these today, but I'll write your names down anyway, so that if we don't get to them, we can do that for next time. We will be continuing this on Monday at 5 p.m., by the way. All right. Gamma. Primal. There we go. Predictions are up. Okay. Everyone here. Everyone good. Everyone set. We have an opening. Everyone good. All right. Let's do this thing. Once again, Team 1 is Gamma. Team 2 is Primal. Here we go. Here's a competent BP, yeah? Symbiotic surface. Okay, all right. Existence having to choose between his two loves. Does he want to play the Lord Widow or the Lord Phoenix? Remember, Wolverine is part of the Primal Flame. Don't forget that, y'all. Don't forget that. All right, we've seen some team-ups go that we thought were going to be really lopsided get surprisingly close. Wonder if we'll see that again tonight. You guys enjoying everything so far? When people tremble before Bast? I don't know, man. Maybe. Just ignore the Wolvies? No. We have to have at least 2. No one plays BP. Time to fucking learn, son. Does anyone beat 1v6 bots? No, we're going to pick that series up after this one, though. Why does red team ban Jeff? Racism, probably. A safe bet. Safe bet's on racism. All right. Primal Flame is set up and ready to go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Looks like we are all set. Teams are set up and good to go. Guess what, Shucklefuck? I was reading someone's message. Okay, here we go. We've got the snipers on offense here, interestingly. Sorry, I'm an hour and a quarter late. It's all right, I'll just ban you. Don't worry about it. Team Melee versus Team Range. And their one dude that they invited who wanted to be a part of the party. Crosshairs check? Good question. Yeah. Okay, alright. Everyone seems pretty standard, pretty fair. All good, reasonable crosshairs. Incredible. Okay, here we go.
Securing the mission area.
Teams all in position here. Fire begins to rain through the doorways as they are descended upon. Team Gamma Charge lighting them up. Big damage on both sides here. Oh, and it's a BP to get the first kill. Those shields doing some work there for them. But this team does not have healing. Increased health, yes, but does not have healing. The staying power absolutely goes. Okay, all right. They're starting to push their way through, but slowly. Gamma Charge making them fight for every single inch here. Gamma Charge making them fight for every single inch. They are slowly clawing it away from them now. Slowly, Primal Flame is taking this from them. Damage continues to come in. Rogue Carp laying down the law as best as he can. Oh, that bubble saving his ass. Holy cow, that bubble was huge. Funny Bones trying to do what he can here. Primal Flame does have control of the point. Can they hold it for the next few pips? Hulk coming in to lay down the law, saying that he's not quite done with it yet. Plasma Burst. Oh, the combo. Silva lays out the Hulk with little issue. Okay, ult's coming down here from F5. And Primal, just takes the zone. Gamma's giving them some resistance, but it's not nearly enough. It's not nearly enough. Widow heal herself? No, she can't, unfortunately. She cannot. Trying to pick off the targets here as they're trying to escape. Resistance. Oh, a very disrespectful Plasma Burst. Doesn't quite get the kill, but a message was absolutely sent. Bast is trembling and immediately goes down. A5 does have an ult. Probably looking for a Hulk to drop that on. Ooh, Bubble takes a dive there. Resistance in a bit of a bad position, trying to get some shots off where he can. That visual desync going hard there. Did you guys see that? Oh, the shield keeping him up. Ult coming down. He gets another hit using his passive for it, though. Absolutely cleans it up with a little issue. Wolverine being a key part of taking down those Hulks, as they absolutely would not have been able to do that with just the two snipers. Rogue Carb trying to put some damage in, doing his best. Gamer does have an ult here. They are, again, being forced to just chew through the Hulk. Here comes his ult. Phoenix Flame comes down, vulnerable on top of it from the ult. Lighting them up. Letting everyone know that his hands are rated E for everyone. Bass does not tremble. And yet again, the kitty cat is sprayed with the sprinkler of water. It is just brawling one fight after another. One fight after another. This Wolverine, extremely shut out from the rest of his crew, still gets one of the Hulks out of his position. Ends up getting a cleaned up kill on one of the Bruces as well. Wow. Ult comes down. Phoenix grabs 2 kills with that. Big. Finally, they're starting to progress that zone. Oh, maybe not. Rogue Carp coming in to remind him. Oh, no. Just gets shut down from a snipe. Gets shut down from a snipe. Okay. They're being forced to work for it, but they are They are getting closer. Existence ready to go on ult. Plasma charge is ready. Good hit on the Vaughn. Is it enough? It does do a lot of damage. Bubble ready to go on ult. Trying to escape the clutches of the BP goes down. Yo! Gamma Charge holding this final corner. 3 minutes remain. Taze Elmo seeing what he can do here. Both teams trying to feel each other out.
Tremble before fast.
Bubble still ready to go on ult. Silva now ready to go on ult. Pops down the ult and hits nothing. A wasted ult out of Silva. Oh, he grabs the health back just in time. Cleans him out.
I missed seeing you in action.
Ooh, Brocarp grabbing up kills on both a Widow and a Phoenix. Again, surprisingly, Gamma did not look like they were going to take this or doing a damn good job holding this corner. Brocarp does have an ult. He's been carrying pretty hard over on this this BP, getting a few key kills. Dana stuff. Positioned and ready to go here too. Chipping in damage where they can. Both teams getting as much possible. Taze Elmo pops down the ult. Cleans out that Hulk with little issue. F5 getting a nice double on the Phoenix ult in the background as well. Okay, they continue to march forward. Gamer still very healthy here. Ends up getting picked up by one of the Wolverines and gets bruised. Gets bruised. The point continues to march. This is shockingly close. Shockingly close. Again, dude. Brocarp and Zealous Zen secure up a couple kills on Team Primal Flame. They might be able to hold this. Those Black Panthers might just be enough of a counter to the Widows and to the Phoenix that make it to where that they just cannot get enough ground underneath them. Brocarp is still chilling with an ult here. Funny Bones has an ult of his own. Ready to go. Gets 2 kills in Bruce mode. What is happening? Smart to swap it back here. 30 seconds left. This is the closest it's been. Yeah, those snipers just can't do anything when the BP gets on top of them. Can't do anything. Gamer's in a bad way. They're being forced to run it back. Being forced to run it back as Zealous Zen and Thane of Stuff gets even more kills. Even more kills. There's no way. Existence touched the point just in time, kicking them to overtime. Bast comes down. It's really not looking good for Primal Flame. It's really not looking good for Primal Flame. Silva uses his ult to jump onto the point. They've got to stay on the point now, though. They cannot let it go. They cannot let it go. Bast comes down again. Primal Flame is able to start putting pressure on the zone. They cannot leave the zone. They're slowly getting picked off. And that is it. I do not believe this. Gamma Charge takes the game on Team Primal Flame. What the gamble. Whoever just voted on Gamma Charge is coming out a millionaire. A millionaire in channel points. Actually insane. It was crazy. At the first, they just kind of got just cleaned out. But something like awoke in the Black Panthers on second point. They started just absolutely clearing them out. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Do you guys see it? Uh-oh. Tell me someone sees it. Tell me someone sees it. Does anyone see it? Yeah, that's right. There's 4 Black Panthers. Uh-oh. That is highly against the rules. Now, here's what I will say. It does look like Gamer was on Hulk for most of that game. You can see that they have 12k damage blocked. It's possible that they swapped at the very last second. We need to go through and review this game. It's possible we can excuse it. But we've got to actually watch through. We've got to check the replay. That's right. Can I cannot. I was going to see if I can roll it back, but I cannot. I was BP the entire time. Yeah, I'm mostly looking at road carp here. I don't know if I can pull it from here. Let's see. Leaderboards under favorites, right? Match replays. All right. Somebody gave me the match replay. Somebody pull it up. It wouldn't be in your replays. I know. I need somebody to go through and give me the match replay, please. Got to look at the history of someone in the match. Can I do that? Check your stats. Oh, trusted table got it. Here we go. All right. Hold on. 0, 5, 8, 5, 5, 6, 7, 2, 5, 3, 6, 7, 2, 5, 3. Here it is. We must review. It was 3-3 basically the whole time. Oh, we're going to watch. Don't you worry. We're going to watch. All right. We're going to skip ahead just a little bit to this first point capture here. I'm mostly worried about the end because I know we were keeping an eye on this. Swap last second. I do believe they swapped last second. Okay. Taking a snapshot here. It looked fine. I'm going to hover over Rocarp. Somebody, maybe it was Gamer. I'm going to scoot forward a little bit here. Let's keep an eye on them. Is it possible for anyone to join? Yeah, anyone can join. Subs just get like a guaranteed spot. Okay, we're still 3 tanks, 3 VPs. Someone did switch at one point, and then we got another Hulk. Okay. Okay, we're still 3 and 3. We're taking some snapshots here. Okay, we're still 3 and 3. I think it happened like right at the end. Let's play it out. There's only 30 seconds left. Let's keep an eye on that thing up on the top left there. Let's keep an eye on it. Still all 3 Hulks, 3 VPs. We don't lose like this. That would be... Pause. It would be an unbelievable shame if Black Panther, the Gamma Charge team, lost, even though they won because they cheated. Like, insurmountable odds. Somehow took the game and then lost because they cheated. Let's continue. Editor, keep this all in, by the way. Well, most of it, you know what I mean. Everyone say hi to Steven. He does the editing on these longer videos. Okay, everything's looking all right. Everything's looking good. No issues here. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. This is where if something's going to happen, it's going to happen right here. Oh, accidentally desk popped. Okay, we're still good. Lone's chilling on the point. Overtime's clicking down. Gamer. Does it matter? Does it matter? Oh, Gamer, totally. Gamer absolutely was trying to cheat. Now, the question is, did he get to? If Gamer was successful in trying to cheat, we have to discount it. However, if he fails here, we'll let it go.
First, grace us with victory.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They still won anyway. Gamer didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. It's acceptable. Wow. That was so close. Yeah, if he would have done literally anything, he would have done literally anything. He would have touched the point, dealt damage. That would have been it. But the fact that he played it back, didn't interact with the game, millimeters. Actually insane, dude. A cheating scandal in my 6-stack lobbies. I can't believe this. But it looks like it was just an honest mistake. He didn't do anything. We'll allow it. Congratulations. You guys are going to be Mental Projection Team 2. You guys are going to be Bestial Hunt. Alrighty, here we go. Gambling. Oh, yes, the gambling. And mental projection. Go. It's not crashing, which is great. I think they actually fixed the crashing problem, which is very nice. All right. Predictions are up, by the way. Feel like this one's going to be close. I agree. Both teams are very damage forward. It's going to be a razor's edge. We'll see. Bro, I suck at Sai and Emma. It's time to learn, son. I'm actually like, it's such good TV, I guess you could say. The fact that we had almost a cheating scandal in an underdog story. So 18v18, how are you feeling about that? I love that. Dude, I'm so excited for 18v18, honestly. I'm telling you guys, I haven't been playing too much Rivals. I've been playing a shit ton of Battlefield. I'm a first-person shooter guy at heart, and like I'm really excited for 18v18 because that's gonna scratch that just go and murder as many people as you can itch. Unless Daredevils are bad, mental projection stands no chance. Yeah, it was clearly scripted. Yeah.
You'll need a top-notch
If I won 4K in a shooter, I'd feel so guilty. Yeah, that would be rough. All of my BP knowledge is just getting killed by PP, so I was working off a lot of knowledge. That's hilarious. I'm an expert at Black Panther. I'm constantly getting my ass absolutely beat by a Black Panther. Yo, Twitch be kind of popping off right now. YouTube, you all need to catch up. Normally, it's not like this. Normally, it's the other way around. All right, here we go. A decent balance in terms of like how the engagements are gonna go. Random choke slam go, yeah.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
because I'm here and usually part of the YouTube crowd. I see. We're struggling with a little bit over there? Alright, we're good? Okay. Alright, 10 seconds to start. Mental Projection is a better team-up overall, I believe. The team-up to the Punisher just doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, here we go. They're moving into position here. They can clearly see the Psylocks without issue. Opening fire on them here. Easily clean them out. Fire Falcon takes one out. I didn't mean that to rhyme. Choke slam into a kill. As the Psys are just struggling to find their footing here. Team Bestial Hunt moves on. Punisher getting set up on the point. They're all set up and ready to go. Also, Mercy has ended up on the Team Punisher, which is frightening for everybody who's on Team Mental Projection. The Psylocks are having a really damn hard time getting anything in here right now. Chokeslam trying to come out and not quite getting it, and then just getting absolutely obliterated by 3 Daredevils. Does get 1 in the process, though. Fairly even trade, all things considered. All things considered. Jeffrey grabs up a kill. All right, Bestial Hunt, no issues, easily securing up the first zone. Fire Falcon, DD, and Mercy Punisher is scary. Yeah, we got two absolute titans on the team right now. Oh, gets the choke, gets the, oh, not quite for the slam. Mercy lives another day to tell another tale. Big damage from Fire Falcon. Bestial Hunt continues to move on. Psylocke are the ones having the most trouble here. They have no way of getting in, as those Daredevils will see them coming from a mile away. Well, not a mile, but 40 meters, which is in this game kind of like a mile. Fire Falcon ready to go on the ult. Sees him from below. Cleans one of the Psylocks out without issue. Mercy opening fire here as they're just waltzing this point forward. Bestial Hunt having no issues. Now, again, we've seen this in the past where it was just an extremely one-sided matchup, and then suddenly something changes. One team just awakens, and it's just all of a sudden. I say that as 2 of the Psylocks secure up some of the kills. Psylocke tries to pop ult and goes down immediately. Geoduck is ready to go on his as well. September close. Yeah, then a possible cheating scandal happens. True. True. Busy Geoduck in position to potentially pop up an ult. Looking to see what they can get. The team is extremely spread out, though. Oh! Busy Geoduck grabs up 2. September, 2 HP remaining, goes down. Iron Champ also ready to go on an ult here, but is very damaged. Neither team does have any healing. Oh, not quite able to get to the health pack. That's so tragic. Maxima ready to go on their ult here. Or X-Man, sorry. Dude, I am dyslexic. I am sorry. I am just so... Alright, Uranium pops out the ultimate, gets cleaned out by September's ult. Fire Falcon is still holding on to his ult. Does not need it. Widow's Thighs popping out theirs. One of the Emmas trying to pop theirs, but goes down immediately. Also getting shut down here. Okay. Judge, jury, and executioner coming out from Mercy. They're forcing them to slow down, but this has been extremely one-sided so far. And that's it. Bestial takes the game. GG. Let's take a look here at the stats. Yep. It was a close match between Fire Falcon and Mercy for that MVP spot. I have no idea why Fire Falcon got the MVP here. Look at these stats. Mercy was just better all around. How did that happen? Like, the only one Mercy didn't have was damage block, which is what you don't want up a... All right, I'm not going to question that one. Yeah, that was a rough match. Rough match. Congratulations. I was so ass. I'm sorry. Congratulations to Bestial Hunt. It moves on. Mental Projection is knocked out of this tournament. All right, next up, the new team up, Sword of Duality versus yet another new team up, Explosive Entanglement. Let's go ahead and get these new crews up on in here. Let me get a prediction reset for Twitch. Oh, actually fairly close. Interesting. Let me get a new prediction here. There we go. Okay, I know I have a couple people for this. I have Guarda and Bugs for Mag. Guarda, I need to know what your in-game name is. I'm going to assume it's the same. Bugs, I know that you're Silva. I appreciate that. I've got you there. And I've got Guarda. Okay, perfect. Good. Good. Okay, wonderful. All right. The two new team-ups, Sword of Duality versus Explosive Entanglement here. Danny, I've also got you here for Gambit. I didn't grab you. Yeah, Gambit. Danny, where are you at? Anson the Octopus, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Let me see. Prime sub, got you. Predictions are up. I've not lost a single gamble. Really? No one subbed out? Any chance you have room for Fantastic? I do have room for Fantastic. I'll write you down, Anson. Is your name the same in game? There we go. Danny, where you at? No one subbed out. Who was in the last game? I'm a Zurican Knight. Okay, got it. Where are you? I don't see you. Are you not in the lobby? Zurican. Do not see you. Am I blind? I might be blind. Zurican. I don't see you, Danny. Okay, here's for the people from the last game. It was Bubbo, Iron Champ, Trusted, P-Lab, September, Fizzy, Geoduck, X-Man, Uranium, Mercy, Fire Falcon, Jeffrey, Widow's Thighs. Yeah, okay. Got it. Okay. I think everyone is successfully cycled then. I think everyone is successfully cycled. Yeah, okay. I need to get... I'm in spectator. Oh, got you. Okay, perfect. Where are you? There you are. Perfect. All right. Who's getting Duck? You have a low ping or high ping. There we go. All right. I need these two to actually be on opposite teams. We're going to say... Yeah, well, actually, I'm fairly okay with that because everyone's already on their separate sets here. All right, so team 1, y'all are going to be Explosive Entanglement. Or I'm sorry. Oh, you do need to be on the same team. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You do need to be on the same team. Yeah, because Mag and Gambit are together. Yep. My bad. I got you. I'm a little slow. It's okay. Yeah, okay. Good. I'm just double checking everything. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, team 1, y'all are going to be Explosive Entanglement. Team 2, y'all are going to be Sword of Duality. Everybody got that? Explosive Entanglement, Sword of Duality. How close are we on our sub goal, by the way? Let's see. Fairly close, about 10 off. We might be able to get it by the end of the stream. We'll see. Use like to use my sub for Mantis, by the way. Okay, I'll write you down existence. All right, I think we're good. Let's do this. Did I miss gambling? I think you did. Yep. I do believe. Write down existence here. Remember, this is going to be spread out between multiple streams, so join us back on Monday for part 2. Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific time, so the same time you're watching now, just on Monday. Wow, people locked in immediately. Look at that. That's a bad sign for Team Sword down there. I believe in the power of the sword. Yeah, we need some cloak and daggers in there. So this is interesting because explosive entanglement, I believe overall is a better team up, but I think that Sword of Duality is a better group composition, right? 3 mag lords. Yeah, crazy. This is going to be kind of close. Getting red racism against Jeff. SMH my head. There we go. Finishing out the last of the bands here. For the people who are lurking, yes, you. I'm talking to you specifically, Jeffrey.
Hero or villain.
I see you there. Don't think we don't see you. Lurking. Make sure you guys are followed. And if you're on YouTube, make sure that you guys are subscribed so you can catch content whenever it comes out, as soon as it comes out. Check out the latest videos, too. I appreciate it. Why do people hate the adorable baby land shark? I don't know. I love Jeff. He's great. He reminds me of Pitbull, and I love Pitbull. All right. Here we go. This team, Explosive Entanglement locked in immediately. They all, like, immediately locked their characters, which I would be frightened if I was Sword of Duality here. 3 Cloak and Dagger Lords, typical, yeah. No Hawkeye Lords. Like the artist Pitbull? No, as in dog Pitbull. As in puppy. As in critter. Jeff was my 3rd Lord because I love him? Yeah. So anyway, at all that I could convince you to postpone the Blade Contra team up match till next weekend. I want to be in it, but I just can't play on the weekdays. I'm sorry. I got to roll forward or else the content suffers. Everyone else suffers. Okay, here we go. Gambit's making his first debut in our 6-stack tournaments. What will he do? What will he do? Mag's playing kind of cautiously here. Funny Bones being a little aggressive, it seems. Cloak and Dagger definitely got the healing. That healing is going to be very, very difficult to punch through. However, Gambit's healing is also not to be taken lightly either, and also can do some anti-heal stuff. The damage that can come out of these Hawkeyes can potentially be really good too. Explosive Entanglement is the first to drop, second to drop. Neither team able to take the zone yet. Oh, I take that back as I look up and I see that indeed the Gambit team does have their first cap here. Thane immediately has ult, as does Shook Artist. Can he get anything with it is the question. He's opening fire. He gets one. Just one. But that could be potentially all he needed. One of the supports goes down. Rokar pops out the ult. Dropping into the backline and opening fire. Wow. Dude, that team up with the ult is insane. You see how much damage that was, dude? That was crazy. Okay, Explosive Entanglement lost the point. 35% to their name, though. That's definitely respectable. Arcane damaged here a bit. Diving in, trying to see if he can get a kill on the Hawkeye in close quarters. Doesn't quite get it. Guarda does have ults, as does Zealous, as they're popping down their team up here. Trying to get some damage in to finish out the last of the Hawkeyes. Hawkeye is able to get a kill before he goes down. 2 of the Gambits are down. It's just a Zurican for the heals. Silva pops out the ult. Not quite getting the ult kill. As Gamer opens fire under the protection of the Cloak and Dagger ult. Not quite getting anything with it. Billy also has ult here. Trottle also has ult. Funny Bones ready to go on ult. Guarda and Zealous both popping down the ult. Not getting anything with it. Not looking good. Gambit popping down the ult. The Shook Artist tries to punch through. Continuing their assault. Billy pops down the ult. Explosive Entanglement yet to get another capture on this zone. As more of Team Gambit continues to fall one by one. Silva goes down. Guarda goes down. Zealous then soon to follow. He's trying to put whatever pressure he can. 80 percentile left on this zone. Azurican is now alone. I might be Hawkeye, says Shook Dardis.
Nowhere to hide.
5% left. 5% left. It's now or never. Rushing to the zone. They are able to get the overtime. Gamer pops down the ult. The shield blocking most of it, but it can't block all of it as he opens fire, grabs up one of the tanks. A second one. A third. What? Wow. Hawkeye putting in some big work here. Holy cow. All right. Well, Explosive Entanglement loses their first zone. Definitely giving them a fight for it. But once they were able to get planted, Team Sword had no issues. Let's see if they can change their fate, though.
30 seconds before you attack.
Why do I keep losing the gambles? You're just not a gambling man. What can I say?
What holes has Hydra dabbled in this time?
Can Team Gambit make a successful run back?
I'll keep mine on the prize.
If I win the gamble, you'll be doing push-ups.
The battle starts in 5.
Shook Tardis is an insane Hawkeye. He's not even a lord. He just picked him up off of a whim.
If the world didn't need
Okay, let's see what they can do here.
Carnival.
Azurican does have an ult. Ult comes down from Shook Dardis. Huge damage coming in. Oh, barely lives it. Shook Dardis does go down. Ult coming out from Taze Elmo. Guarda does have an ult potentially to shut it down. Fear Magneto comes out. Big hit, but not enough for a kill. The Cloak and Dagger ult keeping her alive, but not for too much longer. Okay, Explosive Entanglement has control of the zone. Guarda going to counter. Oh, buckets. The three-pointer. That was insane. Should have shouted Kobe on that one. It's an absolute brawl for this. An absolute brawl for this point. Okay, all right. Explosive Entanglement holding their ground. Holding their ground. Gamer has an ult. We've seen these ults go kind of crazy out of the Hawkeyes. We've seen these go kind of crazy. Here comes one. Gamer doesn't seem like they quite understand that ult. Okay, Rokarp's in position here. Trying to see if he can get some kills in. Does have an ult. Pops the ult from behind. Gets the vulnerable off. Good damage. Actually able to grab a kill. Shook Artist and Rokarp both sweep up the field. However, Explosive Entanglement is still holding the zone. All right, they get a... Team Sword gets a swap. They're successfully able to get a swap. Funny Bones ready to go on an ult of their own. Guarda damaged. They're pushing them back slowly. None of the Cloak and Daggers have any ults. Funny Bones pops down the ult. Most of the team is hit. The pressure continues to pile on. Oh! Taze tries to pop ult and gets shut down immediately. Shook Dardis soon to follow. Billy backpedaling desperately. All of the supports are down. Explosive Entanglement sitting at 90%. Explosive entanglement, unless something happens, they're going to take point 2. This is a neck and neck battle. This is a neck and neck battle. One to one. Explosive entanglement versus Sword of Duality. It is anybody's game. It is anybody's game. Currently, Explosive Entanglement has 3 ults on deck. However, Sword relatively close on theirs. Trottle's 2% away. Gamer 60. Shook Artist in the 60s. This is now down to the wire. The last push of these two teams. Both absolute titans in the current meta. We're going to see which of these two brand new team ups is the better team up. The fight begins. Hawkeye will absolutely have the range advantage here. Mr. Trottle could potentially try to escort them into the zone. Trying to lob some shots in here. Oh, big hit out of Shook Artist early. Big hit out of Shook Artist early. Using that team up to apply that bonus damage. Then Thane pops down the ult. Zealous able to grab a kill. Both Zealous and Borda popping down the ults of their own. Not quite getting anything. But that did require Mr. Trottle to severely undercommit his ultimate. Waff in the middle of nowhere where no one can really get advantage of it. However, a Gambit ult comes out at a really crucial time. Able to easily clean out the following. Silva still ready to go on ult. Rokarp ready to go on ult. Billy Boy recently fallen. Ready to go on ult. Shook Artist randomly fired in some shots. Grabs up a kill. Currently, Explosive Entanglement holding the zone. But we've seen these ults out of Team Sword be a big determinant factor. Lots of damage is pouring in here. Lots of damage is pouring in. Shook Artist getting yet another kill. More damage continues to come in. Gamer opening fire. Fear Magneto coming down and immediately kills Shook Artist, but Billy is able to get in with the ult without hardly any contesting. Team Explosive Entanglement is now on the back foot. They're getting ready to lose their zone as yet another Magneto falls. Zealous ready to go on an ult. Does he pop? Funny Bones on the run back. Able to grab 3 with his ult. Double popping coming out of Sword. Tased Elmo and Shook Artist. Doesn't quite get anything here. Shook Artist grabs up 1. Rokarp grabs up another kill. It's close. It's close. It's so close. Okay, it looks like Sword of Duality will be able to take this zone. There's no way that they hold here. Yep, there they go. Sword of Duality takes up the zone.
A commendable effort.
All right, Explosive Entanglement looking for a reset here to re-engage for yet another round. Azurican is ready to go on his ult. Pops it out. Here we go. Able to grab a huge portion of kills. Oh my gosh. What an ult. 5% left. Unless something can touch the zone, it is over. 2. Okay, we have overtime. Trottle barely able to touch, but it might not matter. Can they get back in time? Can they get back in time? And that is it. GG. $13 finals for what? Get nothing. Good day, sir. Yep. A very close match. Honestly,
I'm staying in because I paid for the next one.
I got you. Thank you, some guy. Honestly, I could have absolutely seen either of these teams just winning the whole thing. The fact that they encountered themselves early like this, I think is relatively healthy. You can see it's like 3 Mag Lords versus 3 Cloak and Dagger Lords. Good stuff. Good game. Good game. I was really worried that that was going to be a one-sided match, but I'm glad you all turned it around at the end. All right. Sword of Duality is eliminated as Explosive Entanglement moves on. Monies. Yes, predictions. Predictions. Yep, everyone generally voted for Explosive here. All right, all right. All right, we are round 2. We're going to get a little bit of the way through this, and then we will probably wrap up. I don't know if I'm washed with the 180 ping, but I didn't get that one ult of mine broken. At least it would have been 2. Yeah, the ping does kind of hurt. I'm sorry about that. There's only so much we can do with it. All right. Please, random button put me into shenanigans. Yeah. Let me get another prediction going. Ooh. There we go. All right. Next matchup, we have Vibrant Vitality versus Chilling Assault. I've got Existence for Vibrant Vitality. It's a grass type versus an ice type. I actually don't know my typings like that. I don't Pokemon much. Who wins? Who's supposed to win this? Let me in, please. I have Existence from Mantis. There we go. And some guy on Iron Fist. Yup, gotcha. And I've got a couple left, but they're all on ones that are not here. Thank you guys so much for the support of this stream so far. Hope you guys are appreciating it. Thank you for the subs and such. The Loki team up. Yeah, Loki Mantis team up. Groot buff's about to go crazy. Yeah, yeah. It's true, it's true. All right. I got Existence in here. Do I? Existence, yes I do. Do I have... I think that's everybody? Some guy. Yeah, some guy for Iron Fist. Yep, okay, cool. Rogue Carp. Okay, good. All right, I'm fairly happy with these teams. Team 1, you're going to be the Vibrant Vitality team. Team 2, Chilling Assault. With the Prime sub? Oh, good, good, good. Bought a TDT coin. Cherish it. And DMR TDT bot on Discord once you get 5 or more. All right, is everybody in? We got everybody? Yeah, make sure you screenshot it. Yeah, make sure you screenshot it. Yep, yep. Okay. What do they do? It's a secret. It's a secret. Random swap? All right, fine. I'll random swap. Oop, oop, oop. Existence, and I need Rokarp on the opposite teams. Nope. Rokarp and Existence. Okay, cool. All right, Team 1. I take it back. Team 1. Y'all are going to be the Chilling Assault team. Team 2, you guys are going to be Vibrant Vitality. All right, there we go. Can I refund my TD tokens to get my points back? No. It's a one-way street. There we go. Yeah, you missed the gambling. That was already up. Fire Falcon on Iron Fist. Ooh. Me somewhat. You're amazing. I see. You guys can handle one measly Iron Fist, surely. Who's next after this one? Next it is Jeff Nato and the Fastball Special. Can't keep getting away with it. Means I can be Hulk. Let's fucking go. Yeah? Is there a Hulk still in here? Oh, for the Fastball Special. Ah, yeah. Just did BS keep getting him, yeah. It was literally random. TDT do something. Hey, it's random. He's just lucky. It's literally luck. I was just swapping it until I had them on opposite teams. And as soon as I saw them on opposite teams, I didn't even check who was on what team. Thanks for the match. Had fun. Is that an Alpha Rad emote in my good Christian TDT server? How dare you? No, it's good. I watch Alpha Rad too. He kind of fell off a little bit. Like, he hasn't really been uploading much. Kind of interesting. Both he and... Okay, can I say something crazy? I'm a fan of both these curators. Both Alpha Rad and Doug kind of fell off a little bit. Like, not a lot. Just a little bit, you know? Anyone else feel that? About to put the pillow fist to sleep. Yeah? All right. Team K-pop back at it again. An established offer. You're right. Sorry. He's got his other projects he's working on.
30 seconds before you
Legally. Yeah, I know. Still uploading like Sam. So true, dude. So true.
Why do you lie?
So true. All right. Vibrant Vitality won the last time we did this. Vibrant Vitality was the strongest team up in the last tournament. Will it be enough to make it happen again? Team Asia. True. Okay. A lot more healing on Team Vibrant Vitality. A lot more healing. Will it be enough, though? Rokarp and Fire Falcon, both experienced fisters. They fist all the time. They're very good at it. They tell me all the time how much they like fisting. Meanwhile, we've got Team Healers over here. Getting some good shots in existence. Actually grabbing some good hits here. Uranium Champ found in the back alley, dead, beaten to a bloody pulp. Trusted Table starts to go into an established zone. Grabs up Widow Thighs. One of the supports going down early is pretty huge. Trusted Table continuing to apply pressure. Continuing to apply pressure. Feasted Geoduck grabs the freeze just in time. Rokarp and Iron Fist, or Fire Falcon, finds existence in the back lobby. Grabs up the kill. Now they're going down to punch some wood. Minecraft accomplished. September switching over to DPS mode, putting some damage on G-Man. And the Chilling Assault is the first to get control of the zone.
I was worried.
Iron Fist, Fire Falcon, same thing. Honestly, it is. Ooh, Fire Falcon kind of damaged here. Getting some heals off. Trying to jump back in. Full health ends up unleashing and grabbing a kill. More Minecraft is happening as he's punching wood yet again. He gets the kill.
A nice deep freeze.
Bro might be Steel Knuckles. No, that's a Sonic character. At least it sounds like one.
A nice deep freeze.
Rokarp unloading on yet another tree. Putting more pressure in. More pressure, and he's taking damage, and he goes down. Fire Falcon does have an ult ready to go. But the Chilling Assault team has no trouble holding the zone right now. Professor has their ult ready to go. Existence and Uranium on the Mantis is not quite ready with their ults yet. Iron coming out with the ult, grabs up a kill. Grabs up yet another kill. The Iron Fist are running the board right now. The Iron Fist are running the board right now. This is bullying. Okay, all right. Even though they're back in their spawn, they're slowly starting to pick up some kills. Trusted Table going in the deep back behind here.
I'm ready to put on
Ult comes down, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. The ult comes down as they mop up yet another. G-Man ready to go on ult. Pops it down.
I am ready to
Puts out the ult, trying to stall at the point for as long as they can. As long as they can, they are trying to hold out this zone. Will it be enough is the question. Barely able to live. G-Man is still in their runes. Ults coming out left and right. Existence pops out the ult. Lone also with the ult here. Widow's Thighs also an ult ready to go. September also popping out an ult. Rogue Carp. It's a full ult send here as the whole team is unloading absolutely everything they got to brawl it out in this last zone. Chilling Assault continues to clean up one after the other as Vibrant Vitality falls and they take the first zone. We cannot have Rokarp and Falcon on the same team. It was random. Just in the match, look at his score. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that is kind of nuts. This might actually be considered grounds for online harassment. I might get banned off of Twitch for this. We all know who's winning. Y'all need to lock the fuck in. That's all it comes down to. Lock in, land your sleeps.
30 seconds before you attack.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Something's bothering me. What's up?
Lock in, Vibrant Vitality. You're the better team up. Do not let these posers take this game. No amount of locking in is beating this. Absolutely, you can take this. You absolutely can take this.
Now, all you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? When all this is over, I'm gonna
GG
drop
equals
the
good
most
God, it's a
any
massacre.
timeline has ever heard. Be strong together.
Uranium does have an ult.
Enemies are here.
See, look at those shots. Pathetic. Gotta land your shots. Professor getting his ass beat. No one is popping down those runes when they matter. The Loki's way overextended. Okay. Almost. Not quite. They do get the zone. They do get the zone. Iron pops down the ult. Oh, but goes down. Uranium keeping them alive. Opening up on the Lunas in the back here. Gets a freeze off. Oh, good sleep. Misses the headshot. SMH. Fire Falcon opening up with the ult. There's brute walls everywhere. And he goes down. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Vibrant Vitality is back in the game as they control up the zone. Rokarp jumping in solo here. Very bold to do. Ends up leaving just in time. They've got the zone pretty well locked out. Uranium massively overextending here. He's got to be careful. As the Groots are building a small fortress around the point. Rokarp looking to jump in here. Uh-oh, looks like Fire Falcon might have DC'd. Uh-oh, looks like Fire Falcon might have DC'd. I have to play it out. I have to play it out. It's a crash. They've got to come back. I have to play it out. I can't pause the game now. You guys already have a point. Falcon, no. Where will you be when your god leaves you? What will you be when he's gone? Talk about scripted. Yeah, I know, right? He's back. Oh, Fire Falcon. Oh, he is back. Yep. But it's a huge amount of points that they've already got here. Ult coming out from September. G-Man pops down the ult. Keeping the team alive. Keeping the team alive. Existence potentially ready to go on the follow-up here too. Uh-oh, Fizzy Geoduck DC'd. What is happening? Chilling Assault. Okay. Vibrant Vitality fighting for all that they've got in this last zone. Fighting for everything that they've got in this last zone. And they take it. It's going to round 3. We do have a DC, but again, I have to play this out. I have to play this out. It's rigged. I paid him. That's the problem when you've got one hero that carries the whole game. Fizzy Geoduck has DC'd. There's only 2 Luna Snows now. Also, my voice is far more comfortable like this rather than shouting. However, I know this doesn't make for good content. That's right, my voice is more naturally Batman. And I forced it to be excited, Mr.
I am happy to see
Shouty
you
Dude.
too.
Is there an absolute
I'm happy
cinema
we'll be in this
emote, really?
battle together.
One TDT token to someone who leaves. If they wanted to, they could call for a DC here. They could say, hey, one of the supports from the opposite team DC. They're not obligated to.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
See, come back, they need you, yeah. All right. I have to play it out. Here we are. 6v5. Ooh, good hit there out of the uranium.
I am ready to
Zones
run
come
the
out
show.
immediately. Widow's thighs popping down the ult. Decently separated out from the rest of the crew. Fire Falcon pops the ult. Groot ult maybe gonna be a bit of a problem though, as those Loki fields are keeping their team up. Rokarp also popping down the ult. Not quite getting the kills that he's looking for. Not quite getting the kill. Fire Falcon also in a bad position here. Those Loki runes are causing big trouble to him. Big trouble to him. Okay. Vibrant Vitality controlling the space. Fizzy Geoduck is nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. We'll do another round if the Fizzy Joe doesn't come back. Okay. Vibrant Vitality controlling the zone. Iron Champ pops the ult and immediately goes down. Widow's Thighs trying to put whatever damage and healing they can into the zone here. Rokarp trying to see if he can get somebody in the back. Not quite. Gets a reset. Going for round 2. Ult comes out from uranium. Vibrant Vitality has firm control of the zone. All right, here they come. Luna popping the ult, diving into the center. Loki copying the Luna on the switch. Keeping the zone alive for Team Vibrant Vitality. Groot ult comes down, grabs one of the Lunas, and immediately snags up the kill. Zones continue to get established by Vibrant Vitality. Fire Falcon back into the center of the zone. He does have an ult potentially ready to go. Grabbed up by the Groot ult. This might be it. This might be it for Chilling Assault. This might be it. Fire Falcon grabs the ult, tries to run it back to the zone. Rokarp doing the same. They're unleashing whatever hell they can as Widow Thighs comes in to try to clean it up with it. Rokarp and Fire Falcon both grab kills.
I am ready to put on a show.
Lone continuing to keep the point up by copying the Luna ult. However, most of Vibrant Vitality is dead. Most of the team is dead. Okay. All right. It's not over yet. Chilling Assault retakes the zone. The 5v6. The 5v6. Iron Champ has an ult ready to go. It's a close game. It's still a close game despite the 5v6. Despite the 5v6, it's still a close game. Fizzy Geoduck has finally reloaded back into the match. This might be the saving grace that they need. It's going to be down to the wire. Can they get back in time? Can they load back in time for it to matter? Iron Champ has an ult. He's got to get to the point in time. He's going to try to stall it out as long as he can. Tries to pop the ult, doesn't get anything. Fire Falcon going to the zone. Fizzy's actually able to get to the zone. No way!
We are undefeated.
Fizzy's back on the zone. Fizzy's back on the zone. He's got ult. Fire Falcon opening up. Oh my gosh, it's so close. Oh my gosh, it's so close. I can't believe this, dude. I can't believe this. It's so close. There's no way. Rokarp opening up with an ult. Trying to get through the lamps. Gets damaged. Gets one of the Lokis. Existence pops down the Mantis ult. Trying to keep the team up. Trying to keep the team up. Oh my gosh. Chilling Assault's going to push it to overtime. Chilling Assault might just push it to overtime. Chilling Assault pops down the ult. Luna Snow to keep the team alive. There's no way, dude. A double ult. Oh. T-Man grabs a Groot ult. Smart. Both of them grab up Groot ults. Big brain plays out of the Lokis. Big brain plays out of the Lokis. Oh, but they're going down. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Chilling Assault is moments away from taking this game. Moments away from taking this game. And that is it. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. That was absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. This man's about to have it all. Dude, the comeback of a century. Oh my gosh. What a game. What a freaking game. Chilling Assault being a man down, held out the zone. 5v6 for Fizzy Geoduck literally to come in at the last possible second to clutch out an ult. Absolutely insane game, dude. I cannot believe this. Okay. Well, whoever predicted Chilling Assault, y'all earned it. We lost it at 99%. And them to underdog us, yeah. Top 10 anime moments. Accidentally copied Groot instead of Luna on the last one. Apparently it happened twice. Absolutely insane game. Okay, let's head back. Honestly, I kind of want to end it right there. I guess we haven't seen Symbiote Shenanigans yet, or a couple of the other ones. We could maybe go for another. Editor, do me a favor and put that at the end of the video. I'll talk about that in the actual thing. Do me a favor and put that towards the end of the video, because that's an insane way to leave it off. Crazy game. What do you guys think? Early? Oh man, do I put it earlier in the video or later in the video? I was talking in team chat the whole time. Yeah, it's crazy stuff, dude. Actually insane. Vibrant Vitality, the previous winner, knocked out.
No free wins here.
I know, seriously, right? Yeah, no free wins for real. Chilling Assault, congratulations, you guys move on. Okay, Jeff NATO, fastball special. Let's see what we can do here. So much good content, yeah, right? I've been part of both my hype moments of the stream. I know, right? It's crazy. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Oh, man, it's so good. Okay. All right, this is probably going to be our last one of the day. Let me check. Let me see. Okay, I've got someone for the Jeff NATO, Jeffrey the Rat. Got a couple people for the Mr. Fantastic thing. Actually, what I might do is jump to the Mr. Fantastic. Fantastic 4 versus Arcane Order, and then we might wrap up. We'll see. My voice, as you can hear, is already ready to give out. And I got to try to give this in bite-sized chunks for the editor. All right, here we go. This time around, we are doing Jeff NATO and the Fastball Special. What's the verses right now? Jeff NATO, Fastball Special. Let me get a new prediction up. Jeff has ceiling over the fastball special, which could be big. Yup. I agree. Jeff NATO, please. Yep. Jeffrey the Rat. And Taze Elmo. I think you already got one, Taze, but I'll get you on this one too. If they can focus down the healers, yeah. True. Okay, Taze Elmo and Jeffrey the Rat. Do I see you in here? I do not. Let me find Jeffrey. I do not see Jeffrey. I'm missing a rat by the name of Jeffrey. Have you seen him? Small, gray, kind of stinks. Jeffrey the Rat, are you out there? I'm trying to do these bits, but it's not working. I don't know. Check your settings, I guess. Still getting Mr. Fantastic? Yeah, we'll probably jump to Mr. Fantastic and then call it there. Wolf's going to struggle against flyers. Well, maybe if you make Wolf into a missile himself. See my brother, but he's not what you're looking for. What? Is the stream ending because it's 2:30 right now? It's ending very soon. Jeffrey the Rat, are you here? I don't think Jeff is here, y'all. I think we're going to have to just scratch his name and call it a day. Going once for Jeffrey the Rat. Twice for Jeffrey the Rat. 3 times for Jeffrey the Rat. All right. No Jeffrey. No Streamy. Okay. Let's randomize it. We have 1 slot available. There we go. Oh. 1 slot available. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Team 1, you guys are going to be Jeff NATO. Team 2, y'all are going to be the fastball special. Here we go. Jeffrey was curb stomped by Hulk. Yeah. How's Fantastic Four going to work? I'll explain when we get there. Hey,
there we go. For sure.
Appreciate that. Vampire work at night, sleep during the day. It's 6 p.m. in the morning for me. Yeah. 6 p.m. is morning, yeah. Yeah, I set my stream so that's a time that I kind of like works with my schedule. I know it's not necessarily the best time. I don't even know what the best time to stream is. Jeffrey got punched by Fire Falcon out of existence, yeah. Are we going to get to the Fantastic Four team up? Yes, I'll do it next matchup, and then we're going to call it there. Three Storms and 3 Jeffs. Yup. The most powerful ult combo known to Marvel Rivals. Ooh, I got a DM for my Rivals partner. What's going on here? Oh, no, it's a message. Never mind. It's all good. Oh. Yo. Oh, this is cool. Anniversary wishes, stories with Marvels, and maybe see your creation featured in the Times Square map. That's kind of neat. Huh. They announced that partners could get their messages shared on the Times Square board. It's kind of neat. That's pretty neat. All right. Here we go. Jeff NATO versus an angry Canadian that's shockingly easy to throw. Small Canadian and angry, yeah. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Who will be the one? All right.
Yeah, I'd hate to have to lay you out again in front of all our friends.
Ultron band. Punch him with claws. Yes, punch him with the claws. Okay. The Jeff NATO only really works when the ult is up. Whereas the fastball specials can be up very, very frequently. Tiny Jets versus Tiny Canadians. Here we go. Open fire. Oh, almost grabs one of them out of the sky. Not quite. Struggling to get the hits on him. Trying to get him out of the sky. Is Billy Boy doing God's work and push the payload. Now, here's something I will note. Wolverine is obviously very bad into Storm, but Hulk's best matchup is Jeff. Like, statistically speaking. So there's two potentially bad matchups. What a push. Wow, what a hit. Shook Artist grabs the Storm out the sky. Okay. The zone moves. The payload moves. Not very quickly, mind you, but it does move. Sharks with legs and a wind goddess versus a mad Canadian and Gamma monster and a rock man. Yeah, true. Jeff getting sent to the back alley and is immediately sent out here. Funny Bones trying to stay low into the ground here, but has to be careful not to get scooped up by one of the melee-based heroes. Of course, the Thing, decently good against the Flyers. Decently good against the Flyers. Widow's Thighs taking some damage here. Gets scooped up by Shook Artist. Still living, though. Still living. Shook Artist gets sent into Bruce mode. And he goes down. Billy, trying to keep himself alive, goes down in the process here too. Trusted Table. The point, it is a brawl for this point. It is a brawl for this zone right now. Both teams decently stalemated at this current juncture. KPO trying to get whatever kills he can before going down in the process. Trottle and Anson both have an ult. It is possible that they might be able to combo their ults and make the Jeff NATO into a reality. This lag, you getting some lag. Oh, again getting scooped out of the sky by one of the Hulk's insane plays out of Shook Artist here. Grabs up the kill. Bubble comes down, Shook Artist ready to set up on the combo. The Jeff NATO is in position. The jaws of the sea. Not quite getting anything off of it, but a good amount of pressure, a great amount of pressure as the zone is stuck in place. Oh my gosh, this lag. Look at his lag, dude. What is happening? Nothing quite happening with that second follow-up there. The Jeff NATO not quite coming to fruition. Funny Bones does have an ult. It is possible they could get the Jeff NATO to happen. Wait, 3 Hulks. Oh yeah, you're right. Decently scooped up here. We do have a potential scandal in the chat right now. We do have a potential scandal in the chat. We do have an extra. Both KPO, Silva, or Shook Artist are in a violation here. We have one too many Hulks. It needs to be a 2-2-2. It needs to be a 2-2-2. He's throwing. We have somebody. Do we have somebody intentionally throwing? Who do we have throwing right now? There's no contest going on right now, Danny. It's always the Hulks. Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, KPO swapped off there. Oh, KPO is lagging. KPO is lagging real bad. Oh, he's lagging real bad. Look at that. I don't know if it's going to matter here because it looks like the Jeff NATO is still going to take this. Maybe. I say that. They got to touch zone. Grabs up a kill. 30 seconds left on the clock. 30 seconds left on the clock. They're walking the zone back. Taze Elmo does have an ult. Does have an ult. Can he make anything happen with it? Billy's also ready to go on the ult. What's the reason to be on Oregon server instead of Northern Virginia like always? It seems to not be crashing, and I'm not pushing my luck. No heals is brutal, yeah. Widow's Thighs pops down the ult. Trying to force the final zone. Okay, grabs up the kills. There's still one left. One Silva left. It clicks down, and that is it. Yeah, despite the errant Bruce, it does not matter. Not a surprising victory. Fastball special's not really that good. And you got a healer on Team Jeff NATO, right? The lag. Yeah, the lag was killer. That's rough. Dang, bro, I did so well. Yeah, Shook Artist, you did do really well. It's unfortunate you guys just have no heals. You know, it's hard to beat that. No heals versus a team full of 3 healers. Organ serves worse. I had like, yeah, all of you are fairly good. Mercy's the only one with like really, really bad. I guess it's a different crew though. All right. All right, we're going to jump ahead a little bit here. Congratulations to Jeff NATO. Fastball special taking the L there. Alrighty. We're going to jump ahead a little bit. We're going to do Fantastic Four versus Arcane Order. All right. Let's get this set up. Fantastic Four versus Arcane Order, and that does end our list. Okay, wonderful. Let me get the predictions up here too. Want magic? Gave Jeff 2 points. It doesn't matter. It's just whoever wins the game. Not Symbiote versus Stark. No, I need to jump ahead because I had 2 people who were supposed to be for the Fantastic Four, and we're running out of time. I need to join. Yes, you need to join. Yeah, we're gonna jump back and get Symbiote versus Stark Protocol next stream. It was Gamer and who else? Who was the second person? Anson. All right, Anson or Angan? I think it was Anson. I can't. My handwriting is crap. All right, so here's how the Fantastic Four are going to work. It's going to be 2 Sues, 2 things, 1 Johnny, 1 Mr. F. Now, we have a bit of an odd thing here because, you know, we've got 2 Mr. Fantastics. So I'm going to sub out the thing for a Mr. Fantastic. So it's going to be 2 Sues, 2 Mr. Fantastics, and then Johnny and the thing. Okay? Can you make it Dallas? Let me see if it changes anything. Because like I said, we haven't had a crash yet. And I don't want to push my luck. All right, that's pretty good. I'll let it be. Uranium out. It was Uranium in last game. Someone get the list of who was in. If you're in the last... here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. If you were in the last game and you're in this game and I find out, I'm just going to block you. Do you want to take that risk? Fantastic 6, yeah. There's Gamer. There we go. All right, cool. All right, awesome. I think I got everybody. So I got Gamer and... Anson, I think was the name. Anson or Angun. I think it's Anson. Anson, where are you at? You could make it a 4v4. That would be funny, but we have 2 people who want Mr. Fantastic. Both Gamer and Anson. Yeah, okay, we got Anson. Good, there he is. All right. Here we go. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Team 2, y'all are the Fantastic Four. Team 1, y'all are, who's the second one? Arcane Order. Yeah, y'all are Arcane Order. All right, here we go. Rivals needs to do more group team ups like the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, or Avenger one. Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be cool if there's like a full 6-stack setup that had like one less healer in it. But the team up was like pretty good. Arcane Order, they have no heals. GG, no heals, yeah. All right, everyone's already locked in. Good to see. Excellent. Love to see it. Take away 1 Sue for a Johnny. Nah, I'm going to stick it with what I got. Ironically, there's a double team up and a lone double team up with the Thing and Johnny. Healers are too valuable. I mean, you guys do have a lot of damage. Fantastic Four is not the greatest for damage. They're better at their survivability. Bro, they get in the healing plus team up that heals them. I think you guys will be fine. I think most teams are going to struggle against the Fantastic Four. They're just well-rounded. Thing and Torch allowed to do the flying thing or no? Yeah, it's fine. Fantastic Four, this is the Fantastic Six. You mean the Spectacular Six? Use the Thing, Johnny, team up? Sure. All right, here we go. Okay. They got the parrot emote. That's cute. That's cute.
My scanners have
I'm going to be doing that in less than 30 days. Pray for me, chat. The Superb Six, the Superior Six, the Spectacular Six, the Superficial Six, the Sorta Okay Six. All right, here we go. Arcane Order, waiting for the combat to come to them. Fantastic Four rolling out. Fantastic Four Thing Torch is possible, lol. I want to see it so bad. They did do it. Oh, and they completely missed. They did something with it. Okay, kills are starting to transpire here. Arcane Order, the first to lose a life here. Ooh, but not to be taken out anytime soon. Okay. Both teams struggling a bit. Damage coming in. Fridge mode activated as Adavanson. Portal coming in to follow as well. Johnny is absolutely going to be an issue for this team. Maybe not. Thane of Stuff cleans him out without any trouble at all. That portal serving up to be a big help. Arcane Order's actual team up itself putting in some work against the Thing. Good stuff. Okay. Fantastic Four take the first zone. Little issues. Very little issues. There's the Sinister Sticks, which would be insane if they dropped 6 on us at once. Oh, yeah, that'd be crazy. Oh, he's coming in. He's trying to do the thing. Oh, that was hilarious. He tried to do it. Didn't quite work out for him, though. G-Man grabbing up some health here. Ooh, Magic versus Mr. Fantastic in the back line. Mr. Fantastic actually putting in some work, forcing her to run back. Arcane Order passive, or team up coming in here. Not quite getting anything. Pure Chaos is ready to go, but they got to make something serious happen with it. Moonlight also has an ult. The Mr. Fantastics are continuing to walk this point forward. Read any size you need, Richards. Taking no issues here. Oh, Gamer maybe biting off a little more than he could chew. Pop-Tart mode does not save him here. September and Moonlight having to do the run back. Moonlight actually down from that. F5 does have ult. Pungent also has an ult. Thane ready to go on ult. They're able to grab the first checkpoint. Arcane Order's gotta do something here. They've gotta do something. Getting the crap beat out of her, having no problems. Oh. Incoming ult. How many does it get? It grabs one. It grabs one.
I have a shield, but no complaints.
Fantastic Four continue to march forward. They're trying to use the team up. Shielded 6 taking this. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. The Shielded 6. All right, ult coming in. Does he use it? Oh, Thane popping out the ult. Pungent Rhyme trying to get the cleanup as well. Oh, grabs a meaty 4-piece. Nice. That is the Shielded 6 down. Arcane Order establishing themselves. Thank you so much, Adept Wolf, for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. You forgot to gamble. Oh, my bad. You're right, I did. Too late now. Moonlight popping down the ult. Anson popping down the ult. Grabs up a kill. Zealous ready to go as well. We haven't seen a Johnny ult just yet. G-Man in way over their head. Thane soon to follow. The thing has no trouble beating the crap out of a shielded Doctor Strange. Ult still on deck for Zealous. The point continues to march. Sensual 6 slowly slaying 6 silly sausages. Sizzling silly sausages. I'll raise you one. Okay. Darkchild coming in. Trying to clean up the back line. Having a bit of a hard time with it, but does end up securing the kill. G-Man also as well. Trying to hold them here as best as they can. Still getting some good value here. The lack of a healer really hurting them right now, though. Really, really, really hurting them right now. Mercy trying to shut down the Mr. Fantastic. Good block out of Mercy for that. Grabs up the kill. Mercy is still ready to go on ult. Do they try to make it happen here? They're so low on health. They have to be super duper careful. They have to be so careful. Gamer's also ready to go on the ult themselves. Shields coming up big time here. 2 kills out of Gamer. Looking for a third. Might be able to clean up the Doctor Strange. Not quite getting it. Not quite getting it. Arcane Order still holding this final zone. They're making them work for it. Here comes the ult. Somehow, Mercy lived through most of that. That was crazy. Pungent does have an ult, but he's extremely damaged. Mercy coming back, ready to go on the ult. They've got to make something happen here. They've got to make something happen right here, right now. Mercy's in position to potentially get a good ult off. Thane's coming back here, but they've got nothing to follow up with it right now. Nothing to follow up with it right now. The point continues to march. They've got to do something right here. Eye of Agamotto comes down. Get a decent hit. The shield comes down, but is it enough? Is it enough? Thing pops down the ult. Pungent Rhyme coming in to pop down the ult. Oh, the boot back. The boot back. Mercy ready to go on the ult. Sends it. Doesn't quite get what he's looking for. Arcane Order fighting tooth and nail to make sure Fantastic Four doesn't walk away with this. They're going to make him work for it. Thane coming back. Can he reach it in time? No. G. Yeah, no supports is rough. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I really think we're just going to lose all of the we don't have a support teams early in these first few rounds. Congratulations to the Fantastic Four. Gamer taking the MVP. It was good stuff all around. Let's go ahead and push them through. Come on. I don't know why this website in particular lags. It's annoying. Okay, there we go. Arcane Order is out. It's a good team up, but just without a healer, it's so rough. It's so rough. Alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a great time, personally. I had a really, really good time. I hope you guys did too. Once again, make sure you are followed and subbed and all the other stuff. I hope you guys did. That's feedback. Sorry about that. Let's send you over to, I don't know who this guy is. YCKORR. Sure. /raid. YCKORR. There we go. Thank you guys for joining me. Bless your faces. Deuces.